All right, girlfriend turned stalker. You'll be fine. Just get help. Reach out to the people around you. Okay. Girlfriend turned stalker. Hi, Bill. My ex-girlfriend has a personality disorder and ran out of her meds while in another country during COVID. Borders were closed. It was a small town in Peru, and she should. Sorry, dude. I gotta reread this because I've been in this situation long time ago. All right, my girlfriend has a personality disorder and ran out of her meds while in another country during COVID. Borders were closed. It was a small. Oh my God. It was a small town in Peru, and she couldn't get access to what she needed to keep her stable. To feel better, she's been abusing street drugs. Oh, no. And drugs she could get from the local vegetarian, like ketamine. A common animal tranquilizer? Oh, veterinarian. I'm an idiot. I'm like, vegetarian? Fuck, the vegetarians have drugs? Sorry, people. Veterinarian. Like ketamine. Common animal tranquilizer. Long story short, after she got back to the States, she began using other drugs, and I ended the relationship. She wants to still be together, to put it mildly. Since then, I have gotten at least 20 calls a day from her. I've tried several different strategies. I've tried to be her friend. That doesn't work with stalkers. I tried to say if she works on herself, we can reassess things in a year. That was a mistake. Yeah, you're giving her hope. I tried to say, don't ever call me again, and I want nothing to do with you. I blocked her number. That works. And she gets an app and calls me from proxy numbers with area codes from where she knows I lived. Dude, you have to stop answering your phone unless it's somebody you recognize. Trying to insinuate herself back into my life. I think you mean insert herself back into her life. I block a number, and she has another in 2 minutes. It is infinite. At this point, why don't you change your number? At this point, I'm absolutely ghosting her, and she still calls at least 10 times a day on blocked numbers, which are impossible to block at this point based on my Google search wisdom. I'm at an impasse. I want to be compassionate for this human being. Dude, this is above your pay grade. This person needs professional help, but I don't want it to affect my daughter. Have you ever had a person like this in your life? What would you do? This is what I would do. I would get a new phone number. This is tough, dude. I would get professional help because if you get a new phone number, does that mean that she then will show up to your house? Does she know where you live? If you have the funds, which I know is difficult during these times, I would move, and then I would get a new fucking phone number. If you can pull off both of those. In the meantime, I just wouldn't answer my phone unless it comes in as something that you recognize. And if it's important enough, somebody will leave a message. I would talk to a cop. I would talk to people that know way more than some jerk off doing a podcast what you do, because at least this doesn't seem like she's done anything violent, but that's what I would be worried about for you and especially your daughter. So, I don't know. With my situation, I just had to change my number and do all of that shit. I'm not going to get into that stuff. That's scary shit. All right, Sergio Leone movies. Dear Billy the Squid. Is that because squids are red? Or are you just saying I'm ugly? I don't even know. Anyway, Billy the Squid. I got to wrap this up soon here. Dear Billy the Squid, did you know that Once Upon a Time in the West was a big influence on Breaking Bad? No, I did not. Vince Gilligan and the other writers were huge fans of it. You can see the influence in all the wide shots out in the desert. There is even a reference to the squeaky windmill in one episode when Mike collects money in the middle of nowhere. Oh, that's so cool. Sergio Leone only directed 7 movies. He's best known for the Dollars trilogy with Clint Eastwood, but I would also recommend A Fistful of Dynamite, a.k.a. Duck You Sucker, with Rod Steiger and James Coburn. I'm all over that. I'm watching that tonight. His last film was Once Upon a Time in America. I've seen that with Robert De Niro, James Wood, Joe Pesci, and Jennifer Connelly in her first role. He spent over 10 years trying to get it made and turned down an offer to direct The Godfather so he could make it. It's about an old Jewish New York gangster looking back with regret on his criminal youth. If you watch it, make sure you get the 251-minute extended director's cut which Martin Scorsese helped to restore. Wow, okay. I know it's long, but it has an intermission built in so you could watch it over 2 nights. It might be on iTunes. I saw it on Blu-ray, but I don't think you have a player. The 139-minute cut that the originally came out butchered the film. Yeah, because I didn't want to say it. I didn't enjoy that film. Didn't even make sense and got bad reviews, so make sure you don't watch that version. Okay, cool. It's only years later when the longer version came out that it became appreciated as a masterpiece. There is also a 229-minute one, but the 251 version is the closest to his true vision. It's tragic, horrifying, and masterfully directed with the great Ennio Morricone score. There are a lot of great classic films that aren't streaming anywhere and are only available on DVD or Blu-ray, so it might be a bit harder to find obscure stuff on YouTube. I bet the Criterion Channel has it. Anyways, thanks and go fuck yourself. Hey, thanks for the recommendation. That's great. All right, last thing here. Overrated, underrated. Marrying a gamer. Hey there, old Billy Goats Gruff. Your comment on the 111 podcast inspired me to write in about this. I love that my wife and I share gaming as a hobby. I know people say you should have separate interests, but getting to spend an hour or two a day, every day, gaming with my wife is a fantastic experience. I got to tell you something. That sounds fun as hell. I'd have a lot of fun playing video games with my wife, but I don't know if we have the time. We're in our 30s, have no kids or plan to have kids. I had a vasectomy and she had a bilateral salpingectomy. I don't know what the fuck that is. AKA her fallopian tubes removed. All right, well, I'd say you solved that problem. We have the money and time to devote to a hobby that brings us closer together. The biggest arguments we have are when she can't follow my fucking directions when we're traveling the map on a quest. Best to you and Nia and your kids. Well, there you go. You guys sound like a fun couple. Well, enjoy your video games. All right, that's it. I got to run here today. Enjoy your day off if you got one. That is it. And thank you to everybody that wrote in. Go fuck yourselves, and I will check in on you on Thursday. Anything else? Yeah, go Bruins. We have the Islanders next. And I think that's it. Me and Paul Verzi are doing our first episode of the new podcast, Anything Better. That's it. I'll talk to you Thursday.